Okay. There, there is a big issue, especially today, with measuring the effectiveness of radio. And this is what causes people to cut it, right?
Yeah, this is it. This is the problem.
And erroneously. Because think about it for a second. A person hears a radio ad. Now, what we used to do, we used to put phone numbers in the radio ads and web URLs in the radio ads that weren't used anywhere else. And so you could measure the number of phone calls and you could measure the amount of traffic to that website and know that that traffic and those calls came from the radio. That's not what people do anymore. You can still do that, but they won't call the number and they won't respond. They won't go to the URL. They all do this exact same thing. They pick up their mobile device, they open their web browser, and the address bar, there used to be, remember 10 years ago, there was an address bar and a search bar. And so maybe they would put in the URL you told them. Now it's unified. It's all one bar, right? And so basically everybody searches everything. They don't, and that's, by the way, that's not a bug. That's a feature. That's by design, right? And that's because Google's revenue comes from searches. Google don't make any money if people go directly to websites. So Google wants people to pass through their toll booth, right? As they should. And so people pop up and they're going to do a search based on something they heard on the radio. And then that traffic has essentially been laundered. And it's going to look like the traffic came from Google. And if it was a paid ad, it's going to look like it came through Google Ads. If it was an organic ad, it's going to look like it came organically. SEO or direct, it's an organic link. It's going to look like someone came. If it comes through the map pack, it's going to look like an organic, local search. There is no scenario where any of that behavior is going to register this web activity as radio. And that's unfortunate, and that's caused a lot of people to make a lot of bad decisions around this because it strips radio of its direct accountability, which is a huge problem because it used to be one of its strengths.